Hi, so good morning. This is Vincent David here, and in this video, we're going to be talking about a complete Facebook advert tutorial for 2024. So I'll just say complete meta advert tutorial. All right, so because of how I plan this video to go, it may be long and all of that. But what I want you to do is if you are about to skip this video, I'd like you to stay put. I'd like you to stay put because a lot of things has changed in meta space. The introduction of AI and artificial intelligence changed a lot of things. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you things you do not know that matter. I'm going to be showing you little tricks that matter when you want to maneuver with Facebook advert. I'm going to literally be showing you how to use Facebook advert to sell just anything, no matter what you're selling. If you're selling high ticket, low ticket, middle ticket, and all of that, I'm going to show you how to use Facebook advert to sell them. Also, I'm going to be putting you through a secret guide in this video that will help you get tons of sales. I'll help you get tons of sales, and I'll also be showing you a little of my pocket secret that could help you advance your customer relationship using Facebook adverts. So don't even intend to skip this video. Don't even intend to step out. Sit at the spot. Even if you know anything about Facebook advert before or you've read it somewhere, stick around because this video is going to be a course guide for you. If you're a beginner, if you're middle class learning, if you're advanced and learning, this video is going to put you through a lot of things you need to know. All right, so this video is going to be in different subject and in different chapters and all of that. So you would be interfacing with the beginner side, the advanced side, and the middle class side, and the middle class and the advanced side. All right, so we'll have to delve straight into the point. So what you're seeing on my dashboard, or my screen, is the Meta interface, the Meta Advert interface. So the introduction of AI actually disrupted the system of a lot of cloud space based system. It means a lot of any account, anything on air on cloud that has www got disrupted with the introduction of AI. So plenty of people, lots of companies or lots of internet companies, first of all, went through different stages of what I call AI grief. The first one, they were actually, first people were living in absolute denial. They were saying it can never happen, this cannot happen. The third one, they got into what I call level of absorption. Instead of absorbing AI, instead absorbing AI, like instead coming into terms with the fact that AI is here to stay and AI is going to disrupt the whole system if they don't embrace it. The third stage they went through is the stage of implementation. So companies began to implement and fixate AI into their system. They start implementing and pushing AI into their system. First of all, they denied it. Second stage, they began to absorb it. Third stage, they began to implement it. The truth about market is if you don't move a moving market will leave you on the train station. So this also happened to Facebook. If you observe in the past 365 days, Facebook has gone through different stages of what I call grief because they started from low reach to wrong readings on pixel. Lots of things have happened in the platform, but I want you to know that in this video today, we're going to talk about all of that. And this video promises to be very, very extensive because I don't intend to do a part two. I want someone to come here, have one stop here, and crash this whole thing once and for all. All right, so I got a new account for the purpose of this video. I don't want to be in a place where I would have to size an older account and you're disturbed with lots of things in the interface. So I got a new business account and all of that. So the first thing to do is to go to www.adsmanager.com. Right, that's the first thing to do. Or you go to business.facebook.com. So if you've done that, it's going to load in this interface. It's going to ask you to create a business account. If you don't want to do that, you can also use your personal account, which is facebook.com/ads manager. So in this case, I've already created the business account. All right. So we're not going to be going through that for the sake of time. So the first thing you will do when you do that, it's going to ask you to create an advert account. So I know. If we could do that, it's going to ask you to create an ad account. So if you create an ad account, you would then actually come to this interface. So if you're used to running Facebook advert, you should know this interface. So if you want to save yourself the stress of what I just explained, like you don't want to do it, like you don't have an idea, an item idea of what to do or how to do what I just said, just simply go to facebook.com/ads manager and it's going to bring you to that same interface I just left. So I'm going to do that now. So we'll call this personal ad account. That's what it's called. It's called personal ad account. That's what this is called, personal ad account. A lot of people know it as personal ad account. There's a personal ad account and business ad account. So it's going to bring you here. All right. So, but mine, I already have some adverts. I've tested on it. I've run on it. Right. Though all of them they are off right now. So it's going to rightly bring you here. And it's the same thing as this interface. So if you don't want to go through the those share of setting up a business account and all of that, just go to what I just mentioned. This is going to bring you here. So the first thing is going to ask you, does your business or does your other account focus on politics? Just click no. Make sure you don't click no because political adverts on Facebook are restricted. They feel that because of different political ideas and indifferences, people can use a lot of slurs and personal words and come for attacks. And they believe that politicians or any adverts related to politics tends to tamper with their data. So just click no. All right. Even if you want to run a political awareness campaign, just click no. Okay, so next is going to ask you to set up a payment method. Okay, so for payment method, it differs from the country you're watching from. If you're watching from Nigeria, I'm going to be talking about the Nigerian option, and I'm going to also talk about the other options you could use for your payment method. So if you're watching from Nigeria, the payment method to use is called PayU. PayU is a third-party system. A third-party system in the sense that you actually use that to arbitrage your payment. So you pay to PayU and PayU then remits the money to Facebook because of our limitations in our cards and all of that. So that's why we have to go through that long process. So what you want to do here, first thing to do is to set up the country of your region. You don't want to be in Nigeria and set UAE. You don't want to be in Nigeria and set Germany. You don't want to be in Nigeria and set Kenya. You don't want to be in Nigeria and set Ghana. So you're going to use Nigeria. Okay, that's the country we're actually using as a case study here. So if you're going to use Nigeria, leave that in Nigeria. Let's say your country is Ghana. Let's say your country is Kenya. So you're going to click this drop down. All right, so the country you're going to choose. So you look at a lot of countries here. So because I'm in Nigeria, let's just do for on that country here. So let's do for Kenya. And if I pass Kenya, all right. So Kenya. So it sets to Kenya. All right. So the currency Kenya shilling. Kenya shilling. So the time is gonna be Nairobi, Africa, stroke Nairobi. I hope I've got that time. Okay. So Africa, Nairobi. How we going to be able to get that? I really hope I can get that. But that's just that. I don't want to waste time here because I have a long way to go. So when you've done that, just click on next. But I can't click on next here because this next is the point of no return. If I click on next, that means it's going to set my currency automatically on Kenyan shillings, and I've lost this account because I don't use Kenyan shillings, and I may not be able to bill correctly. So I'm just going to reset it and just go back to my video. Okay, let's just go to Nigeria. Nigeria. All right. Nigerian naira. Time legal. So you just click on next and it's gonna pop up an option for you. Options for you. So this is what I'm talking about for Nigeria. So this is pay you. But if you don't live in Nigeria, I don't know if you have a third-party system in your account. I can't see it because I can't come here. But you can use this card. You can use debit or credit card. If you've got a dollar card, you could put this option. I'm saying this because of Instagram advert. Instagram advert may not be able to serve you this pay option, but they will serve you American Express, Visa, Mastercard, global Mastercard, that global Visa, um, uh, um, Visa card and all that. So you can bill on this first option, but we're going to bill on pay you. All right. So leave this one on tick. I haven't created to claim. Leave it on tick. Just click on next. Okay, so you click on next, just gonna load and voila, it's gonna bring you here. So additional info recommended before you run blah 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 VAT ID. Just what this means is going to add value added tax to your advert. So if you're already an advert of 3,000 naira, I think let's say 3,000 naira per day, the value added tax is 330 naira, I think so, 10.5%. I can't remember vividly, but I think it's that way. So you click on next. So it means by the time that advert is expended, you're going to like it's exhausted, you're going to spend 3,300 naira. So if you're running this advert for 4,500, by the time the advert is expended, you're going to be spending about 4,950. Right, so that's how it works. So just click on next and all of that. So it's going to ask you to fund immediately, but you may not want to fund immediately because we are running a complete course. So I'm not going to leave it like that, leave it at B. It's already set. You're still going to see these things in this place. So let's understand this interface. The first thing you're going to do is click on this X button. Now with new action column, you can easily blah, 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 error station and all of that. So the first thing to understand is there are three parts of Facebook advert. Listen attentively as we're getting into the meat of this tutorial. The first part is called the campaign. The second part is called the ad set. The third part is called the ads. The campaign simply means the building. Okay, so let's say you have a building. All right, so in that building, you have furniture inside, you have rooms, sorry, you have rooms, you have furniture, and all of that. So the campaign is what is called the building of your advert. The next section is called the ad. The ad is simply the engine of your ad. Is what carries that ad or the determinant factor of the converting of that your ad. If your ad, sorry, ad set. If your ad set is wrong, that's this place. If your ad set is wrong, your ad is going to be terribly wrong. All right. So in the ad set is where you get the placement. In the ad set is where you get the targeting. In the ad set is where you get the budgeting. So if the placement, the targeting, and the budgeting is wrong, your ad is a mess. All right. So the ad set is what we like to call the back end. The back end of your advert, the engine of your advert. So the next one is called the ads. The ads is what we want to call the front end. The front end of your advert, what I may want to call, if I want to use software engineering terms, the UI, the user interface of your advert, where your people or the audience you're serving this advert to see. That's what they tend to see. That's what they tend to interface with. Do you understand? So if you have the back end right and the front end wrong, you're going to have your ad wrong. If you have the back end wrong and the front end wrong, totally wrong. If you have the front end right and the back end wrong, totally wrong. So you have to have the back end right, the front end right. Okay, so let's understand these columns. So the first one is, like you can see, is a copy and paste button, not so much here. So I want to show you a column that most advertisers neglect. It's called the setup column. All right. So this is the column. It's called the performance of your advert. So this is where you see how your advert is performing. Because there's no advert here, it will not show me anything. Okay. So first thing to do here is to understand these columns. So the first thing to do is to come to these customized columns. If your ads are on, this is where you see the metrics of your ad. This is where you see if your adverts are performing well, if your adverts are performing wrongly, if your adverts are not doing okay, if your adverts are doing very fine, all of that. So it's performance column, but there's nothing to show you because we've not run any adverts here. So let's just close this column for now. I'm going to close it for now. When we're done with that, now what is very important for you to do is to come create your sales, come create your Facebook page. All right. So Facebook pages are very, very easy to create. Go to facebook.com, then go to pages. Go to come to Facebook. So this is our accessory account. So we got it for accessory, something like that. So you come to create ad. This is where you create your ad account. This is where you create your first advert. So we're going to create our first advert right now. A demo advert. We're not going to go into the complexities, but just an easy one. So you come to create. It's asking you to verify your account info because it's a business account. So I'm going to do that now. We're going to verify our pages. Blah, blah, blah. Asking for phone number. Ooh. Ooh. We don't want to go over all this because it may take time. So let's just, since you understand the video so far, let's go to a normal ad account that we could pick up that from. We've done all this verification from. Now, I advise you, if you've not used a business ad account before, just leave it for now and use a personal ad account to run your advert. So we're going to go to this ad account. We're going to go to this personal ad account. We put in your concrete. I just want to close. So we're going to see sales. All right. So if we're going to sell stuff, now there are lots of different types of campaigns. The first one is awareness campaign. Second one is traffic campaign. Third is engagement. Fourth one is a lead campaign. Fifth one is an app promotion campaign. The third one is the sale. The last one is the sale. I think we're going to have a part of this video because this video is getting extremely long. I don't know how many minutes I've recorded for, but I'm going to check at the end of the video. So first is an awareness campaign. Awareness campaign is like you want to do awareness. I said political awareness, church awareness. We want just put up something out there in people's faces and all of that. So this is the traffic. This one is the traffic campaign. Traffic campaign, like name implies, the traffic campaign. We want to generate traffic to a particular post, a particular video. We want to generate all of that. We want to send traffic to particular sites too. So that's what the core of the traffic campaign is. That's like the engagement campaign. Engagement campaign in the sense that you want to generate engagements. We post the video, comments, likes, and all of that. You want just boost the engagements for maybe shop proof and you start to do something else. Fourth one is the lead campaign. You want to collect contact details and leads of people that would want to you want to maybe sell to later. It's beautiful. It's an lead campaign. Let's have an app promotion. You want to promote an app, the software you built. That's a campaign for you. So if you sell online, the sales campaign is the campaign for you. Okay, so don't pick sales. And that's what we mostly pick here for one advert. The three campaigns you're seeing here are all sales campaigns. So I'm going to over the rest. So I would not advise you use Advantage Plus Shopping because in Advantage Plus Shopping, what did I just mistakenly did that. But I'll explain why I said so. In Advantage Plus Shopping campaign, there are limits to the things you can do. You may not be able to control a lot of things. Okay. So Facebook actually has a lot of the controls in Advantage Plus Shopping campaign. So I would advise you use the normal manual campaign style strategy. Manual. Click on create sales, manual sales campaign. Continue. So yeah, so we won't choose Advantage Plus Shopping. So right here, the first thing to do is to name your campaign. So let's say for the purpose of this course tutorial, I'm going to do demo tutorial campaign. So the next thing to do to leave it the way it is. So one thing to do here is the one to turn on A and B split testing or advantage campaign budget. Like they want Facebook to spend their budget across different campaigns, but I really do not advise that. What I really advise is that you leave it the way it is. Okay. So we're gonna go to next. So in next, you're going to have This is the ad set area, like what I said. The ad set area is where you do your budgeting and where you do your budgeting placement and your targeting.